plasma, which is created by plasma peristalm. Precipitate A is prepared in the form of precipitate by thawing the plasma in horizontal state and centrifugate. And the supernatant is processed for further fractionation, prepare the aluminium and used. And the fractionation method is using the cold and precipitation method, which is originated from home method 6. It's using the difference of the relative solubility of proteins, especially pH and specific atomic concentration. So each expression means specific pH value and atomic concentration and temperature for the preparation of specific proteins. And after we go for fraction 1 and fraction 2, 3, the immunoglobulin and some proteins are precipitated in the form of antigen phase. And albumin and other proteins are dissolved in the supernatant. And the supernatant and precipitate are separated by filtration. And this supernatant is further processed through albumin. Through this fraction, most of the proteins other than albumin is put in this phase. And we need to and the remaining supernatant we perform further filtration step. After filtration 5, we get the albumin paste and dissolve and triple clarification and then perform the clarification for diuresis and concentration. And the final product of albumin is treated for the viral infection. So we have to add the heat stabilizer to prevent protein denaturation during the heat stabilization. So as a heat stabilizer, we use sodium caprate and acetyl tryptophan. And then on the other hand, this paste is used to prepare immunoglobulin through this fractionation step. It takes about 7 days for eventual product, so you cannot see the whole process. And the work area is not allowed to fulfill contamination. So, but I want to show most of the workplace and most of the area with this miniature. It is the one floor performed for 7 days. And this is the areas where the work is performed. And it is a three-dimensional display of the workplace. This is what it looks like to work on it. It looks like the Toy Story. And this is where we are now. Although it is opposite direction. This is first floor, and second floor. And the plasma fractionation process starts with the receiving plasma. And the receiving plasma is formed here. And the plasma is stored -20 degrees Celsius before it is used to manufacture. And so the plasma has to be thawed before it is used to manufacture. And after we get the plasma, and the plasma is moved to the thawing room. And the thawing is done for overnight until next morning. And then on next morning, the plasma is transferred to washing room. And it is what the washing looks like. Washing is done first. We pour the plasma. This is the plasma. Pour the distilled water first, and we wash the bags with the distilled water, and then put them in the box again. And then after that, the washing is performed by soaking the box in 70% ethanol bath, and 70% ethanol bath again, and finally cold distilled water bath. And the washed plasma is transferred to the cooling area, and it is the cooling water. After the 1,250 liters of plasma has to be filled for batch of prior failures factor A. So the pulling is done by cutting the plasma bag with scissor, and pull the plasma basket and transfer to the cooling tank. It's outside of the cooling tank.
What kind is it? Fractionation tank.
Yeah, cooling tank. We collect the plasma.
Okay, cooling tank.
I said 1,250 liter is full. For a batch of failures factor A. The fluid plasma, after the fluid plasma is completely thawed, we perform centrifugation to prepare failures factor A. And this is by centrifugation, we get the failures factor A split, and we cut the precipitate into small pieces for storage. And the remaining spun is moved to other tank for the further reaction. And the reaction is performed here, just outside of each tank for fractionation. And after each fraction is finished, we separate the supernatant and precipitate by filtration. And this is the filtration room, and this is the filter for each fractionation. And it is how we get the paste after filtration. For immunoglobulin, after we get the paste, we store the paste in debrider. But in the case of albumin, we perform the filtration step. After the fractionation, after the paste, get the paste, dissolve it, and as I said, perform the filtration for clarification to remove impurities, and perform the ultrafiltration for dialysis and so concentration. And finally, we perform sterile filtration. This first, then dialysis, and then add the heat stabilizer to the tank, and then we perform sterile filtration.
This is final.
No, it's final. Final 20% alcohol concentrate is stored in this tank.
Finished product.
Final. This is all of the work in this institute, and then we enter the workplace. We are here now, and it's changing room already. And change already, and I use this room, and we'll be here. And then we'll go up to the second floor. Okay.